Hello and welcome to our Seven Continent series. I'm Mira, a proud South Asian, and I'm here today to talk to you about Asia. So let's get into it. This is a map of Asia. As you can see, there's so many countries, multiple regions, and we're going to go over all of that in a minute. But first, let's do some basic statistics. Asia is the largest continent in the entire world, with a surface area of over 17 million square miles, which is about 30% of the entire world's land area. So if you look at that pie chart, you can see Asia has a pretty big chunk of it. It encompasses a lot of land. Over 4.5 billion people live in Asia, which is about 60% of the world's population. So as you can see from the pie chart, more than half of the world's population is Asia. More than half of the people in the world live in Asia. There are about 2,300 languages spoken in Asia. Every major language you'll be able to find somewhere in Asia, but here are the four most common ones just based on how big places are. So Chinese, because China's really big. Hindi, because India's really big. English, because English is common all over the world. And Russian, because Russia's pretty big. But then again, language is regional. So although so many languages are spoken all across Asia, you'll tend to find that certain languages are more common in their countries, like Japanese is more common in Japan, Hindi in India, Russian in Russia, Arabic in the Middle East, and so on and so forth. And just like languages, every major religion is practiced somewhere in Asia, like Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Catholicism. You'll be able to find every religion practiced somewhere in Asia because it's that diverse. Now let's go into some landmarks because Asia is so beautiful, it's home to some pretty beautiful things, like the Taj Mahal in Agra, India, the Great Wall of China in Beijing, China, the Angkor Wat Temple in Krong Siem Reap, Cambodia, Mount Fuji in Japan, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the Petronas Twin Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, which is in the United Arab Emirates, and those are just a few of the many beautiful landmarks of Asia. Now let's talk about some big stuff. Because Asia is the biggest continent in the world, it's home to the world's largest a lot. So let's go into them. The world's largest archipelago, which is just a group of islands, is the Malay Archipelago, which is in Malaysia and Indonesia. Yeah, it's that big. It's in two countries. The world's largest floodplain is in the River Ganga in India. The world's largest sand dune is the Saif Dune in Saudi Arabia. The world's largest intertidal wetlands are Hiroshima Bay in Japan. And the world's largest steppe is the Mongolian steppe in Mongolia. So those are some pretty big things. And back to our map, because now we're going to do a rundown of all the countries. There are so many countries in Asia and so many regions that we like to classify parts of Asia by their regions. So first we have North Asia, which is just Russia. We have West Asia, which is commonly called the Middle East. We have Central Asia, South Asia, East Asia, and Southeast Asia. So let's go into them. Now, when you think of Asia, you probably think of sushi, noodles, and East Asia. But Asia is so much bigger than that, and you're about to see. So East Asia consists of China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Taiwan, Macau, and Hong Kong. And those are their flags. Central Asia, or as I like to call it, all the stans except Pakistan, is home to Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan, and those are their flags. Now West Asia, so these have a lot of countries, so get ready. Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Palestine, Iran, the United Arab Emirates, Yemen, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Cyprus. So that's a lot, and those are their flags. Now South Asia. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, the Maldives, and Bhutan, and I'm actually from India. And Southeast Asia, Singapore, the Philippines, Indonesia, Brunei Darussalam, Thailand, Myanmar, Malaysia, Cambodia, Laos PDR, Vietnam, and East Timor, and those are their flags. And then North Asia, which is largely just Russia, and the main people there are the Yakuts and the Bashkirs, because Russia is also part of Europe. So those are the Russians that live in Asia. So there you have it. That is a basic debriefing of Asia. If you'd like any more detail, I'd be happy to give it in another video if that is highly requested. And thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about Asia and how big, beautiful, and diverse it truly is.